Hi guys, welcome back to El Earth Angel 50. I'm here to give you guys another message. And y'all, I'm just gonna continue being myself and be happy regardless of what the circumstances are, okay? It's a lot going on in and around a lot of us. Okay, but I'm still gonna continue to do these messages regardless, until other things occur, other changes occur. We're just gonna continue to do these messages and continue to live our lives, okay? Because we can't just stay, we can't just stop going. All right, it's a lot going on everywhere in and around your communities, in the world at large. Okay, so I do have some pre-pulls. I have some cards that I have prepared, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take the focus again off of me. I'm gonna shift the camera so we can focus in on the cards and get into this message. Yeah, I know God got me. All right. And, just as I always try to start out, because you guys know how it is over here, please forgive any background noises that you may hear. Sometimes it's peaceful, sometimes it can get a little bit noisy. Okay? So, here we go. Give me a moment. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I believe I have I think this is sandalwood. I'm going back to my sandalwood again. There was a few messages ago where I had explained the benefits of certain different types of incense, but you guys can, y'all are smart. Y'all know how to do your own research. But I'll try to give you guys a little bit of knowledge and things on information that I find out, or things that I find useful in spirituality. And in a lot of households, people burn incense for their own personal reasons. Okay, I do use it in my spiritual practices. I grew up with it being used in my home. Okay, and I just love these backflow incense cones. But for whatever reason, I don't know, sometimes they do get a buildup and they get kind of clogged. Let me see. We're going to start out with the prayer for protection here. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, and the presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and hopefully with all of you. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of my water here. Oh, that was more than a sip. That was a good couple of gulps. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I did pick an additional prayer, and I'll probably pull some love and light cards too, because they have little short prayers on there. I like to always give you guys some scriptures if I can, because it's a lot going on in our world, and I just feel like that's very helpful. That's just how I choose to do things over here. Yeah, I think this may be clogged up, guys. Sorry. Uh-oh, I dropped my pumps. Yeah, let me just clear this clog out here quick. All right. Okay, guys, give me 1 second to pick up what I dropped here. But I hope that you guys are all doing well. I hope that you had a really great day. I did want to try to get this message out to you guys sooner, but it didn't happen that way. But it's okay. All right. Anything that I pick up on here in my messages, you guys, can be past, present, or future energy. All right. And please do keep in mind that these messages are for 18 and above, because some of the information, sometimes it can be a bit much. All right. Angel numbers that I got were in intuition, and support. So 11, I mean 11, 111, and 333 were the two angel numbers that came up for me. All right, I'm just gonna put those right there. And I got a pretty hefty stack. We're just gonna see how it goes. I may not do these. I'm gonna shuffle them real quick. I may not do these all in one setting. I've been breaking them down if I need to, if I feel the need that it's going a little bit too long. I just feel like maybe the shorter messages are better. Okay. I did get some names this time. I'm gonna just use my judgment on whether I say them or not. And I use the word community. For those of you that rock with me, you could be located anywhere in the world. Doesn't necessarily have to be where I am located. I give you guys messages and I give you guys predictions, and I do speak on a lot of relationship information as well. Okay, so with all that out of the way, I did get the community card. Okay, so there could definitely be some things that are going on specifically in certain people's communities. So something could be going on your block, within, I would say within a 15 to 20 mile radius of where you live. Okay, things that are out here on the table could I can't even get the words out, you guys. Things that I say here on the channel, they could, like I said, be related to community, to your specific community where you live, within a 15 to 20 mile radius. But it doesn't have to. Certain information here, just, take what applies for you. All right. We got obsession. Okay, there could be someone in some sort of obsessive energy. Also, someone could be experiencing OCD. Someone could have OCD, which is, if you guys don't know what that means, that stands for obsessive compulsive disorder. You guys can look up the definition of what that means. All right. I also got the concern card. Someone could have some concerns about some things. Life is life. We have concerns that come up, in many different facets of our life all the time. But someone could have a significant enough concern at this point. Like, I'll use this as an example. The other day, I spoke on, in one of my messages rather. As a matter of fact, hold on, you guys. Now I'm kind of concerned because I don't know what I did with it. There's actually a device that I still don't know how to use it, y'all. And you would think that I would be a little bit more concerned myself about how to use this device, this tool, because I'm gonna just tell you a quick story. I called to try to get someone to assist me to come out, and the particular company that I contacted, they told me, well, no, ma'am, we don't do that. You would have to call a different type of place. So what I did was I put in a request. I think I might have did it on my computer and did it. And I put in a request, right? And I never heard anything back from these people. And I was kind of concerned about that as well. I was like, well, what's up with that? Because if you have, or you think that there may be something in your home, something placed in your home, either listening devices or, some sort of hidden cameras or something, that is very, very concerning. Okay? And I don't know. I do have something that I showed, and when I turned it on one of my messages to show you guys, it actually did make a sound. Okay? And I figured, well, maybe that's just because it's picking up my Wi-Fi. you know, my Wi-Fi, because I had it right by my phone. So that's what I figured it was picking up. But I need to really, really learn how to use this thing, because like I have been sharing with many of you, that there is a concern that may be going on. For me, there's been a point in time where I had certain things removed, but then I just got this really weird vibe, this really weird energy. Okay. So, I'm going to learn how to use it. It's just not certain things are just not my thing, guys. And that's one of them. Like, I really just don't know how to use this device. I've looked it up. I was like, maybe I just need to shut down all the power. Like, I'm gonna figure it out. I am gonna figure it out, because it's just, something is just unsettled with that. Okay. And I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it. Because I thought at one point that whatever I thought was in here, monitoring or listening or watching, I thought that I had everything removed myself. But I don't know, something still feels kind of off. So I bring this up and I brought it up in several different messages, not only because it comes up in my energy, but because it's been happening. Like, I've been picking up on people doing very, very sneaky things, and that's not cool at all. All right. So give me a moment. I'm gonna check on something. Okay, guys. I'm sorry I was kind of rambling, but I did find the device. Okay, this is it, and it's supposed to be able to detect. It has an antenna and everything, but it's supposed to be able to detect hidden cameras, Wi-Fi signal strength, and all that good stuff. And it did come with some directions, but it's very basic. Okay, and I've tried to learn how to use this thing before. And I've tried to reach out to a professional before, and I can't seem to get any assistance. So, again, that's something that's personally has been affecting, I believe has been affecting my life. Not only my life, but if it's affecting my life, it affects anybody that comes into my home or my children. Okay. I also had a message come up about Airbnbs. Not just Airbnbs, but any like hotel stay. Or like if you're just going in somebody else's home to stay, because it's a lot going on, and people monitoring people illegally, especially if you have children or especially young children. There's a lot of perverted people out here. Okay, so just be mindful and be careful. Okay, and I am determined to figure this out. I tried to ask my kids. And they didn't seem to have time for me. I don't, young people don't think they take stuff like that seriously, or they just don't believe me or whatever it is. But yeah, I just get this weird feeling. I know a lot of other people that bring messages, people that are spiritualists, they have also picked up on this type of thing. All right. And then the last card that I have on here, you guys, I'm sorry I've been rambling on, but that just keeps coming up in my energy, so I just wanted to clear that up right quick. Okay, and then I have the animosity is the next card here. So someone could be holding on to some sort of animosity. So we have community, obsession, and animosity. All right, and they all came out in the upright. Okay, look, and there we go. Interruption.
Someone's at FD.
Okay, guys, I had to grab my door real quick. Okay, so I have these cards. I have shuffled the cards. And I think there's one more pre-pull card here I have. Oh, no, I just didn't lay it on the table. I had already said this one. There's a concern. And I also looked up at one of my last messages. I kept getting the number 30, and I looked it up, and then I believe. Let me see if I wrote it down. Let's see here, guys. Apparently, I did not. No, but you know what I did write down, because I'm growing another peace lily here. I was interested in finding out what was the meaning of the peace lily plant. And what I discovered is this: someone could have just recently received a peace lily. And you guys, they can last for the longest of time. I know this one over here, I probably need to add some more soil to it. It's leaning. My little fur babies like to mess with it, even though I believe it, like, I think that's one of the ones that's toxic. But that's why I don't leave it in their main space where they usually roam. But yeah, the peace lily for that one over there, it already died out. But then I looked in the one that's behind me, which you guys probably really can't see because of the way I have the camera angled, and it's growing a beautiful new peace lily. And the meaning is purity, healing, hope, prosperity, beauty, serenity of life. It's symbolic for calming emotions, rebirth, virtue, and chastity. Okay, and I just found that extremely interesting. Okay, there could be someone, regardless of whether you're an elder or not, someone could be experiencing some sort of memory issues or hearing loss. This could definitely be due to some sort of accident that happened, okay? Someone could have had a concussion. Someone could have also been in some sort of car wreck. This may have caused some sort of temporary memory issue or hearing loss. Like, I'm just seeing someone that may just be really, really confused. Someone could even fall due to some sort of dizzy spell, all right? But something going on with someone's memory or some sort of hearing loss, okay? This could be a concern for someone, all right? This could be one of those concerns that I was referring to, okay? Definitely, if this is someone that is an elder, someone may be wanting to try to get some sort of diagnosis so they can get a clear understanding of what really this is, what's going on with them. And as we all, y'all, I am definitely not one of these young folks up out here. I'm not old now. I don't consider myself old, but I'm not a spring chicken anymore either. And even, I experience my own memory type issues. Not to the point where I feel like it's like anything to do with any dementia or anything along those lines, because there's different forms of different types of memory issues, I'll just say that. So someone could definitely be experiencing that here. Or you could be dealing with someone within your household that has some sort of memory issue or hearing loss, or this could be someone that's experiencing both of those things at the same time, all right? Someone here could be Spanish descent, okay? Someone here could be of Spanish descent. I got Johnny Appleseed, all right? Someone's name could be John or Johnny. I looked up that information because I'm gonna just tell y'all something weird about this and why this came up in my energy. Someone was making a bunch of profiles and following me under this name. This is for real, like real life, what I experienced. Okay, my cat even just co-signed what I'm saying. My baby meow meow. But y'all, this is not funny. Like, someone has been doing this. I know that I cannot be the only person that is experiencing someone making up. I'm like when I'm telling you like multiple. I could really go down some names, but I'm not gonna do that. But people making up multiple, like multiple. I'm not even gonna say which platforms, because I'm not even on a whole bunch of platforms. Maybe at one point in time I had certain platforms, but I do not any longer. Or even if I do still have them active, I'm not on there. I'm not posting anything. Okay. So people are still doing this. It's still a thing. All right, and I am not messaging anyone either, just so that you are aware. If you are getting any messages that claim to be from me, they're not from me. All right, but Johnny Appleseed had a significance as a nursery man who introduced apple trees. Born in Massachusetts, he died in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and he was a missionary, conservationalist. I believe I'm saying that right, and a gardener. Okay, so I believe this is the person that was a person who introduced the apple, or growing apples rather, to certain places. I don't know if it was just in the Midwest and the East, but I believe so. I believe that's what I got as far as in my research. But definitely, someone's name could be John or Johnny, and that Johnny Appleseed is significant to my personal situation. Somebody making up multiple fake accounts. All right. I'm also going to say this because this is becoming a thing. We just started out the school year. So not only do we have children bullying, but we also have a lot of adult bullies as well. Okay. Even with a lot of these fake profiles, there's some adult bullying going on. And I don't even see it. So I've seen that the fake profiles were there, but I don't see what anyone is posting. So it is not having any effect on my life in that manner, except for the fact, for some of you, and I've touched on this before, these profiles may be definitely portraying false information, harmful information. And if you see anything like that and it just doesn't look right, you should be reporting that. Okay? And I'm not talking about if people just have channels and they're just posting like regular stuff, but if something just seems like it's extremely offensive or abusive, then you should be reporting that. Okay? You should be reporting that. Because if you don't know, you could be breaking the law by participating in things that you could then be sued for if it is defaming someone's character, or just depending upon what you're putting up, it can become criminal. All right. You left your job due to a bullying situation. So again, regardless of whether you are a young person or an older adult, you may have experienced this in and around you. But I definitely feel strongly that someone was going through something on their job, and this may have been why you left. Now, when I say bullying, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that someone is, ranting and raving like right in front of your desk every day. These could be subtle things that people do. These could be comments. These could be, like just little shady things that people do at your job to take shots at you. All right. And check your statute of limitations and see if you could actually, I don't know if you would necessarily, how you would go about that. You probably would have to have some sort of proof of some sort. But if you feel like that's going on in and around you, if you just chose to walk away, that's fine. If you don't want to take any further action, But if it was significant enough to cause you a lot of pain and stress, please do what you need to do to protect yourself, and possibly you may even need to get some sort of outside help as well. All right. Okay. Some of you, let's see what I was picking up on here. Someone here may have even had to do some of their own research. You may have found out information on your own that could potentially help you. Okay, because I'm hearing that I kept hearing the phrase "you have information." You have the information. So just like myself, you know, because I'm very open and I share with you guys. I had to, because I was not getting the proper assistance, I had to try to find out certain things on my own. So a lot of you now may have more information. You have the information. You may have names. You may even have addresses. You may have phone numbers. Okay. People have done clever things to try to, you know, throw that off. I'm not going to go into detail on what people may have done because we already talked a lot about that in previous messages. But now you have a lot of the information that you may need. Okay. And with this animosity card here, this is definitely something that someone could be holding on from the past. Okay. Holding on to drama for the past. And y'all, when I say from the past, like this stuff could go as far back as an issue from grade school. And that is a concern, that someone will have animosity from something that is drama from the past, okay? Especially if this is a whole adult, all right? People did things to me in my past, but am I holding on to that? Like, I'm talking about, like, if somebody talked about your hair when you was in middle school or high school or something, or if you got in a fight, you know, way back in the days, and you see this person out in public and you still holding on to that, that's, you know, that's a concern. That's a concern. If this person may even still live in your community, like let's say you still live in your hometown and you happen to have to see this person, or maybe you've even, like, depending upon how small your community is or your town is, you know, it may, you know, there are certain things that may be widely known. Okay. And for this person, like, just look at this person's face. You can see the animosity all in this person's face. You know, that's a concern, that you will hold on to something like that for so long. And you guys, your situations, everybody has their own personal situations. All right. And I shuffled these cards. Again, I did not just say it. I said middle school, but look, grade school, same thing. This could be from something from grade school, high school. Now I know there's some situations for some of you it's very extreme. Like if you had to endure this every day, and it can be really hard to, you know, to attend to what you need to do to focus on your studies. If you have someone bothering you, you know, like the person, like let's just give an example. You're sitting there, you're just trying to take your test, and somebody throws a piece of paper at the back of your head, or they knock your stuff out of your hand when you're walking down the hallway, or stuff you in a locker. And nowadays, you guys, I know it's 10 times worse than anything like that. You know, we've all seen those movies where, you know, there's the bullying scenes where there's the kids, the bell rings and the kids are coming out of their classrooms, or the playground fights. But y'all, nowadays is 10 times worse than what I ever went through or experienced, or any of you went through or experienced. Okay, but this definitely could be something that is still stemming from grade school that someone is holding on to. Okay, grade school or high school. All right. And keep in mind, these are general messages. and predictions, and anything that I pick up on, it can be past, present, or future energy. All right, and I did get some places here. I got Brookfield, Washington County, not Washington D.C. or Washington State. I got specifically something about a Washington County. Washington could also be someone's name here. All right. I mean, I would think that Washington to me is more like of a last name, but it could be a first name as well, I guess. I got Brookfield, so this could not necessarily be like could be a city, could be a town. It could be the name of a place, like sometimes subdivisions have a name, or buildings may have a apartment complex or condos can have names. There could be even a street or avenue. I got states out here. It could be Texas, Wisconsin, Nevada, Arkansas, Florida, Indiana, Georgia, Arizona, New York, California, Mississippi, Alabama, Illinois, Colorado, Louisiana, Tennessee, Ohio, Michigan, Oklahoma, and Kansas City. All right. Someone could be reminiscing about someone that they lost. Okay. I got a song. I've been getting a lot of songs lately. And this song is For the Love of You. I believe this is by the Isley Brothers. Okay. Y'all know I can't sing, but I do love music and I love to sing. But I'm just getting this feeling that someone just could be like, this could even be someone that's no longer with us. It could be someone that's passed over, or this could be just someone having memories about the past, a past situation. Okay. And the lyrics that I got are, drifting on a memory, ain't no place I'd rather be than with you, loving you. I don't really pick up that this is an obsession, but it could be. But the energy that's currently coming up for me is this is just someone having like a memory. Maybe this is a song or something that was a special song for you guys, but someone here could be like going down some sort of memory lane or something. Drifting on a memory, ain't no place I'd rather be than with you, loving you. It's a beautiful song too. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse my singing. All right. Someone here could be receiving. You could be receiving some strange messages, and you guys just be careful. That sometimes you can click on certain things that can cause problems. It's a shame, y'all, the way times are nowadays. You can't even trust your messages and things. Okay, just be careful clicking on certain links or attachments. Okay, but some of you could be getting strange messages. Just be careful about accepting calls or messages from numbers that you don't recognize. Okay, if you just gotta let them leave a message and then get back to them, you may need to do that. And just on a personal note, I did get like a strange message. Okay, I got a strange message. It happened to me personally. And it was a message and it had a photo attached to it. It almost looked like someone took a picture of a photo. It was weird. But something about a strange message, okay? I didn't understand it. And I didn't even take, like the advice I'm giving out, I didn't even take the advice. I responded. I was like, I because it looked like it was a picture, like someone had passed over or something. So I was apologetic. I'm like, I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. It was someone of Spanish descent, I believe. All right. It was just a strange message for me because I didn't understand it. Okay. But I was sorry for the person's loss. But just be mindful of that. Okay. And I can't remember what the other one was. I got another message as well, but there were photos attached to both. Okay, the other photo, this was a while ago, and I always wondered, it's like, why would someone, I'm like, was it just a mistake? Did they send it to the wrong number? But it was a picture, it was a picture of the side of a home. Okay. All right. Next message I have here is hiding or planting items in your home or in your vehicle. Okay. And you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not talking bad about law enforcement. I know we have amazing law enforcement issues, but this could have had something to do. Oh, excuse me. This definitely could have had something to do with law enforcement. This is definitely a corrupt law enforcement official. Okay? And it doesn't matter whether you have a past history, criminal history. An officer still should not be trying to plant evidence that's illegal. Okay? But that's what happened here in this situation that I'm picking up on, that evidence was planted. Okay, evidence was definitely, evidence was definitely planted in someone's home or someone's vehicle, or somebody tried to make an attempt to do this, someone that was not law enforcement. Okay, but it's with the intention. Someone definitely pre-planned this. They had pre-planned intentions. And y'all, also what came up in my energy is that this is someone that knows you like that, so that they would have, they would definitely have the ability to do this. They would definitely have the ability to be able to do this to you. Okay, this was supposed to be someone that you could trust. This could be a family member. This could be somebody's friend here. All right, but somebody could have. If they didn't do this already, this is what they're planning. All right, like I kind of feel like what I'm getting is that this could be someone that has some sort of animosity towards you, and they feel like if they do this, this is a way that they can try to get back at you. That's just sad, y'all. We need to come up with better ways to solve our problems. Okay, we really do. All right, Tyler, named Tyler Appleton, that could be significant. The name Tyler Appleton. Appleton could be a street, could be a place, could be a town, city. Let's see, popular Spanish. There could be someone that went to go see some sort of popular Spanish singing group. I did not get the name of the group. Even the picture that I received, you guys, I received a picture, and I think I did do some research with the picture, and it had something to do, I think, too, with the popular Spanish singing group. I don't think I wrote it down, but I just definitely feel like someone here, there could be some significance with someone of Spanish descent here. Okay. They could even be from they could not be originally from the States, so they're not American born. They don't have to be, they may not even live in the States, that's what I mean, okay? And I don't even feel like they may not even speak the language, okay? Their English may not be very good. Espanol, so they speak Espanol. Someone here may be rethinking some things. They may have wished that they never did something. Okay, and you know, a lot of people. Sometimes you make a choice and then you think back on, you know, I wish I would have never did this ish, or agreed. A specific simply wrote agreed. So somebody may have came up with a plan and brought it to you and said, hey, I need you to do X, Y, and Z. Okay. For someone's situation here, I feel like you may have even been coerced into doing this. Okay, you may have been actually more than coerced, you may have been forced. And what I mean by forced is if someone is holding a weapon to you, it could be any type of weapon, and forcing you to do something, that's a little bit different there. We know, then it's kind of like at that point, it's like a life or death situation here. All right. Something could happen, or someone could own. Doesn't necessarily mean anything bad is going to happen. When I say something's going to happen, it doesn't always mean that something bad is going to happen here. But something about some apartments. Someone could own multiple apartments. It could be an apartment complex. A situation could be very complex. Someone could have a whole compound. Okay. It could be a whole compound. So this could be a place that's rather large where a lot of people stay. This could be some sort of organization or group that has some sort of compound. It could be some sort of non-profit. But it's something where people live there. So some sort of compound, and a lot of people live on this compound. Okay, but something with apartments. A situation could be very complex, or there could be it could be an apartment complex. Someone here could be responding to your text messages and your emails on your behalf. You're not giving this person permission to do that. If you have been going through something and you have a concern that maybe you're not getting messages or something like that, there could be someone that's doing this to you. This could even be your own spouse. This could be a sibling. It's definitely someone that is close enough to you to be able to have access to your device, to your computer, or even if you've left the computer open, or if they know how to get into your phone and access this information. Someone could even be responding. And, unfortunately, you guys, they may not even be responding negatively. You may be missing out on important information because someone is doing something to respond on your behalf, and they're not supposed to be doing this, is what I'm picking up. Something that they're not supposed to be doing it. People doing too much. They're doing too much. And yep. Whoever is doing this, y'all, I don't know, Spirit is like, shuffle the cards again. And look. They do. Whoever's doing it, they really do. They need that. I'm not gonna say that. But they do. They really do. Because it's like, leave people alone. Stop messing around in people's lives, doing things you don't have any business doing. It's definitely giving me like someone is holding a grudge. If you're in a relationship with someone, and you have to do something like that, you have to respond to their messages, or you holding a grudge or have some sort of animosity about something that you guys are going through, that's not the way to do it. Like, this could have even affected somebody's opportunity to get a new job. You could even have some sort of jealous lover that doesn't want you to make more money. Like, that's even what I just heard. Somebody's just trying to stop you from having some type of upgrade, okay? And that's a concern. I don't feel like you should have to be with somebody like that if they would do something like that, okay? Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not feeling it at all, okay? Someone could have even given you some sort of warning, okay? Like their behavior, their behavior could have started to change um, towards you, okay? You sensed that something odd was going on. You sensed the animosity was there with this individual. Like I said, this is definitely someone that's close to you, like either a sibling or a significant other or a spouse or something, okay? And you don't necessarily have to live in the same household, but you could, all right? You may have even been addressing your concerns with friends and family, okay? You could have even tried to just really just stay away from certain individuals as well once you realized what was really going on, if you were able to do such, okay? So some of you just, you just like, I'm just going to stay away from this individual, okay? Because I feel like some of you may have gotten wind that this was going on. Others of you may not fully be aware that this was happening at first, okay? That somebody was responding. You just may have all of a sudden noticed, like, hey, I never got a message back from this person, or, what's going on here? Like some sort of delays may have caused you some sort of delays, okay? And this person could come across, like I said, very charming. I get that a lot. Like, a lot of narcissistic people, they do come across as such. Very charming individual, okay? But this person, or it could even be a group of people, they're very corrupt. They could be even working together to try to cause you some sort of problem or some sort of delays, okay? All right, this is specific here for someone. You could have met someone, okay, or there could have been some sort of, I don't know, something about this person's mannerisms. All right, they were plain clothes, but you asked this person if they were a military officer, okay, and for whatever reason they lied to you, okay. Someone lied about being in the military, okay. You may have asked someone, did you serve in the military, or are you a veteran? And I don't know why it would be, I don't know why someone would lie about that, because it's like an honor actually to serve your country, to serve in the military. That can be very honorable for someone. But you could have asked someone about their if they were in the military. I got military or officer. Now I can understand for someone not wanting to disclose whether they're a police officer or not, but someone lied about either one of these to you, okay? They did not disclose that information for whatever reason, okay? They did not disclose this information to you. Okay, you knew there's something about this person, whether it be their mannerisms, I don't know, just maybe they're very disciplined, very organized. They could even use military time. There's something that made them stand out as if they were a military person or a officer of some kind. Something about something they said, did, or how you felt in this person's presence. You just had a feeling that they worked as an officer or that they were military, okay? Someone felt like you were disrespecting them, okay? Someone here in this situation may have felt like you were disrespecting them, okay? And that could have been why this bullying started, okay? Something you may have said, something you may have did, made this person feel a type of way, okay? And so then they in turn felt like you were disrespecting them. So it was like, okay. It was almost like they was like, okay, we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Okay? I'm going to show you. Alright? Someone felt like you were disrespecting them. Okay? It could even be for whatever you do, just your demeanor. You know, like some people have more of a stern or firmer way, or it could even be in the tone of their voice. It could have been that. But whatever you said or whatever you did, this person took it personally, and they could have actually started to do things to you after that. You know, this could be a child bully, this could be an adult bully, but there was after some sort of incident occurred that this person started to come for you in that way. All right. And then next card I have out here, you guys, next message is kind of relates to what I was saying earlier. All right. Something here was planned. Something here was planned. There was some sort of elaborate scheme. And I said this, I believe, in another message here. But this is kind of making me feel like it has something to do with apartments, apartment complex, or a compound, where there was some sort of thief or thieves, a group of them with an elaborate scheme. Okay, something that definitely was premeditated, thought about ahead of time. Okay, this could have even involved like someone that was very charming, but they're corrupt. Okay, they could have even what I'm picking up here is someone could have weaseled their way into. Let me put these right here. Someone could have weaseled their way into, I don't know, being able to gain access to this apartment complex or compound in a sneaky way. All right, but it was a very elaborate, well thought out scheme. Okay, to the point where it's just making me feel like they didn't even. It was theft did occur, but they had a very sneaky and elaborate way that this group went about doing this. Okay. And it could have definitely had something to do with a complex, apartments, or apartment complex. Right. Someone may have even been found out about a certain situation and had some sort of discussion with someone else about this, and they were advised to go ahead and tell the truth. They were given advice that they needed to go ahead and tell the truth. Okay. Cause like, I mean, I'm still in my same space here, but sometimes I still get this weird feeling that everything has not been removed. Like a lot of the things that I found out were going on, I removed them personally myself. I tried to get assistance. The people that I went to, I couldn't get any assistance with. Then I got this device, and I'm still not really sure how to use it, and it's not funny, but you guys, like, I laugh to keep from crying because it's just like, I cannot believe the things that, or the links that people go or would go to do things to be able to get away with something. Again, it had to be a very elaborate scheme. And again, I report this stuff here on my channel, and I do share my personal experiences, but I do that because I know I'm not the only one. It comes up in my energy. I'm not the only one that has experienced certain things that I speak. Okay. When it comes to this. Holding on to drama. I'm sorry, I paused, y'all. I'm just trying to see. About this message here. Because this doesn't even have, like, this could be what some of you are experiencing could not have really something directly to do with you. Okay? You could just be getting the brunt of something that doesn't even have anything directly to do with you. Okay? All right? And this also has to do with some sort of elaborate scheme. Okay? This could definitely have been someone, they could have been military. Okay? Maybe that's what I was picking up on. Maybe that's why they lied to someone. I don't know, there could be some sort of connection here with someone that's either military or an officer. And I'm drawing back to this card. They wish they would have never did this ish. Okay, but it has something to do with a beef, an old beef. And again, I'm back to this animosity card and some concerns and obsession. Like it's all kind of tied in together. And it could have something to do with some sort of beef from the past, beef with your mother or father or both. And this is definitely something that has to do from a past incident. So let's say this is your parents, and you could be any, you could be a young child, you could be an adult child, you could even be a teenager. But what's going on doesn't directly have anything to do with you. This could be something from the past that you may or may not even know anything about, which is crazy. So I'm saying, like, someone holding on to some animosity about something from the past. And that's what I'm saying, like, people really need to communicate, or but I just keep feeling like it's a person or some people holding on to some sort of animosity about something from the past, and it doesn't even have anything directly to do with you, but you could be getting caught up in this, whatever this is. Okay, you guys only take what fits for you. Only y'all know if you have things going on in and around you. You could even see these people out and about, and again, like, you could live in a place where it's kind of small, or a lot of people, or maybe your parents or whoever these people are, they all know each other in some kind of way. You may not even know all these people that are involved, but they know of you or know the situation in some type of way. Okay? They may even be trying to test you to see how much of the information it is that you know in regards to this situation. Okay? This could even be something that has to do with some sort of apartment. Okay, maybe some of the people live in an apartment or condo complex, or this could even be something that's going on, like I said, in some sort of compound, some sort of organization or group. Okay, if you're ever in and around any of these people, they all have their poker faces on, because it's like nobody wants to show their hand. In some situations, I think that it's already all starting to come out anyway, which has been a cause for concern for a lot of people in this community. Okay? And a poker face, if y'all don't know what that is, it's a face that reveals no hint of a person's thoughts or feelings. Okay? So, yeah, people with their poker faces on. Alright? Something could also be involving somebody's former clients. Okay? And this could even be deep enough that this could even cause some sort of lawsuit to take place against your job. Let's say, for example, this is just an example now, but it could be somebody's situation. You could have worked for a hospital. Your job at this hospital could have been to service clients as a therapist. Okay? And there could be some sort of lawsuit that will be filed against your job because former clients, you didn't do anything to the clients. The clients may have come up against you and tried to attack you. There could pause because like somebody literally may have been actually physically harmed. I know that I said this was just an example, but as I was talking, like someone's former client, but it says clients, several clients, so it could be multiple. I'm not sure. Like somebody's client, you know, like if you're a therapist or if you are a psychologist and you're in some sort of small town, your client sees you out somewhere. Like feel like someone's client may have attacked them. Like if you are a therapist or a psychologist, like you're dealing with people who clearly they can have various issues, but someone's client may have attacked them. Okay, this could have even happened in the facility, and I believe that that's what this lawsuit is here. You know, you may have even had, I feel like this is a situation where you brought this up, where you had some kind of concern for your personal safety. Okay, and they heard what you said, but they didn't really take enough action or take it seriously enough, and then something bad happened. Yep, that's what I'm picking up on here. That is really messed up, man. All right, you guys. All right, a few more messages, and then I'm gonna call it, and then we'll just do it in another message. Okay, I got the word longevity here. Living for a long time or remaining popular or useful. Excuse me, for a long time. So living for a long time or remaining popular or useful for a long time. Okay, so someone even could have had like a really long-standing, upstanding career. This could definitely be somebody that had longevity as an officer, like they worked as a upstanding officer for a long time. Just picking up on either military or officer, someone who could even possibly have been a decorated officer, or some sort of military, some sort of soldier, or whoever this person is that had longevity in their career, it's definitely giving me some sort of career. It doesn't have to be military or officer, but they did this for a long time. So it's giving me like at least 20 plus years that they served in this position. Okay. You guys, and what's kind of sad about this other energy that I'm picking up on here is that this person that served in a position, they were very well loved, but they may have done something at one point in time, which is kind of sad for me, and it's giving me that concern again. Okay, that this person, they did something that may have been a little bit corrupt, and they were not a little bit corrupt. I don't think anybody can be anything here that I'm picking up on is not a little corrupt. They did something at one point in time that was corrupt, and they were advised that they needed to come clean and tell the truth about the situation. But something happened for somebody here. But this was someone that was trusted and someone who had longevity in their career. Now it could have been an officer that had this longevity, okay? Or it just could have been some other sort of field, and they were advised to just go ahead and tell the truth. They were going to, do this in a more quiet manner. And again, I'm gonna say it again. It doesn't necessarily have to be an officer or anyone that was in the military, but it could be. But this is definitely someone that had longevity in their career. They definitely had like a career well over 15 plus years. I said 20, but just heard 15. But that's a long time to be in a position, okay? And they did something during, they did something. This charming individual did something, but it was corrupt, okay? And they had been found out probably by someone that worked with them, okay? And this person tried to tell them, you need to tell the truth, and I believe that the situation would have been handled accordingly, quietly, but accordingly. So someone advised them. So, this could be going on. Could be something currently going on in somebody's community where they're dealing with some sort of issue with someone in a that's been in a position or had been in a position for a long time. It may just be that this person needs to just tell the truth to whoever they need to tell the truth to, and look at the next card, y'all. Problems will slowly be resolved. So whatever this situation is, this could be past, present, or future energy, but I feel like this could be something that's currently going on for somebody. But the problems will slowly be resolved. So I kind of feel like someone may have already advised this person to tell the truth, and that the problem will slowly resolve itself. But I don't think if the person steps forward and does the right thing, I don't know. You guys take what fits for you, but I just kind of feel like that could be presently going on. Okay, or something that could be going on in the future. All right. And earlier in the message, you guys, I said that someone may have been forced to do something, and that's what the card is. I have them. Someone may have been forced in some sort of way. And like I said, when I say forced, that means someone had to be, in some sort of life or death sort of situation. Okay, so someone forced them, or someone forced their way in, or somebody was forced into something, or forced in. Somebody forced their way in. Okay. All right. And I think I'm going to stop there, guys. Yep. I'm going to do this as a separate message here. All right. And you guys, I just want to leave you guys with some positive messages, and also leave you with, let's see, I have another prayer here, because that was kind of a lot going on in that message here. Let's see. I don't feel like, I'm trying to make sure that I have the right one here. Okay. All right. So really, first I have like a little love message here. I know I can't see you guys, but you look great today. So even if you have to just look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that every day, or if you see someone and you admire, maybe you love their outfit or their shoes or something, do something nice. Little things like that, just giving somebody a nice compliment could really make someone's day. Okay. Maybe you could tell somebody that you look great today. It could be your significant other or your spouse or someone in your home or your kids, before you send them off at school. Try not to get up in the morning, and I know it'd be tough, you guys, and it's gonna be, Monday morning will be time to start a new day, and you got to get things together. But telling someone that, yeah, you look great today, that could really, do it for somebody. Yeah, that could really make somebody's day. Let's pull an angel therapy card here. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Okay. I definitely feel connected with the angels, and I just want to say thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for all their love, support, and their help. Okay. And lately, you guys, the visions that I've been having, they have been more vivid, and even like when I feel like I've been attacked, okay, because sometimes I wake up feeling that way, like there's been some sort of attack of some sort. I have no other way to pinpoint that other than to say that. And I'm not saying that to say that I feel like I'm some sort of victim. I've gone through so many tough things that you guys probably really not even imagine. But you're still paying attention. You're seeing the energy of love in all of its forms. Okay. Even through the toughest of times, you're still able to do that. Okay. Third eye chakra. All right, and that's my angel therapy card. And we have, these are love and light cards here. Become still so you may hear God. For the life of everything, living thing, is in his hands, and the breath of every human being. Job 12:10. This is a lot of ugliness in the world, but there's a lot of good also, you guys. A lot of good in the world. Gentleness is the path of peace. The Lord is my shepherd, I have all that I need. Psalms 23:1-3. Okay. So no matter, something could happen, and maybe it'd be unexpected, but you still, know that you have all that you need. You're trusting in him. Okay, you have all that you need. All right, and then I'm just gonna go to this prayer book that I use. It's a daily prayer book for women, but these messages are good for men and women. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read this here. Trust or trouble. Don't let your heart be troubled. Trust in God and trust also in me. John 14:1. Father, please replace trouble with trust in this heart of mine that is sometimes lonely and unsure of the future. Thank you, Lord, that I can trust in you. Amen. And I just want to thank God for giving me this gift of being able to see and be able to deliver these messages. Okay? And hopefully the messages help you guys in some kind of way, give you some enlightenment and some clarity on some things that you know that's going on in and around you. And hopefully it can prevent some things or just help you guys in some sort of way. All right. And I really don't feel compelled to take any more messages here. Pulling more cards. No, I'm not gonna do that. I really feel like I missed some of my pre-pulls here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where I put them, but I was gonna do. I had some other things that came up in my energy. I don't know what I did with the ones that I pre-pulled. So let's see. Because I That's not the ones. Hold on, guys. Give me one quick second. Let me see if I can find it. If I cannot. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, I got loss of title here. So yeah, someone may step down after that. That's like whoever this was that had this upstanding position for 15 plus years or more. They will have some sort of loss of title. Okay. I know there's a lot of different things in the card, but I only take what I'm guided to take from the card. All right. There could be some sort of, this is, I feel like I already been happening. We got drought, building collapse, drought or building collapse, animal attack, earthquake. Inheritance, and y'all know that's been coming up in the energy a lot. Okay, so that could even have been something that somebody is waiting on, or something something that somebody may need to tell the truth about, something to do with someone's inheritance here. Imprisoned. Okay, someone may, because I spoke on the stuff with with cameras and monitoring devices and things. Someone could be imprisoned for this, or someone could be getting imprisoned for that. All right. Someone also, this has been happening a lot too, people getting freed for things that they did not do. Okay. So that could be going on, or that could be someone here in the energy that could be have just recently gotten freed or will be freed from something. Doesn't even necessarily that they're going to be freed from being in prison. It could just be a situation that they will be being freed from. Okay, because I did say that the problem will slowly resolve itself. Okay, so there could be something that could be being worked out, right? Someone could be some sort of musician or performer. Okay, as you see, someone here is playing keyboard. Somebody could play the keyboard. They may not be the person that is the singer, because y'all know I can't sing. I try to sing all the time just because I love music. Okay, and someone, they could be an actor, or someone could be an entertainer of some sort. You don't have to be, on a high level scale. You could just be, you could be like a local person, someone in the community. Okay, could be a local type of entertainer. Maybe you entertain at local clubs or bars or something. And then investigation, spying, because it just keeps coming up in my energy, you guys, like someone has been doing that. And then it's a truth seeker. So I'm glad that, thank you, Spirit, for letting me find where I set my cards at, because it does tie in with this message here. Okay. And then the spiritual questioning. Someone is questioning, like, if they, if they truly understand how to use their spirituality. Are they using their spirituality properly? Or someone could be questioning what it is that you're doing, why you're doing it. Why are you saying the things that you're saying? Is there any validity to what you're saying? And yes, there is. Okay, so if someone has been trying to make you doubt your spiritual gifts, you need to use your own intuition and feed into that. Don't worry about what other people are saying, because there may even be people trying to block you and stop you from using your spiritual gifts. But who are these people to tell you that what you're saying? Because I've listened to other readers, and then I see that the stuff that they talking about, it be true. Okay, and like I say on my channel, somehow, somewhere, some way, do stuff be true. Okay, and it's not up to I'm not doing this for someone, okay? I'm not doing this for someone. If people come to me personally, they ask me for guidance or they ask me something, then yes, we can have an adult conversation and I can help you, but I put the messages out because I feel like they will be helpful for you guys, okay? And I will be back to give you guys another message. But I love you all very much, and I will see you guys on the next one.